If you've been spending $150 on jewelry that turns your skin green in a week, this video is going to feel like finding money in an old coat. Most people walk straight past these brands. They don't have the high street presence, they don't have the celebrity endorsements, and they don't have the marketing budget to show up in your feed every 5 minutes. What they have is better. Actual quality at prices that make you feel like you found something nobody else knows about. Starting with number 7. Number 7. Daisy London. This brand sits in a strange blind spot. It's British, it's been around since 2010, and it consistently produces gold vermeil and solid sterling silver pieces at prices between $25 and $95 that outperform brands charging 3 times as. The craftsmanship on their chainwork is noticeably better than anything in the same price bracket from the high street names. Their vermeil pieces use a heavier gold coating than the legal minimum, which means the color lasts longer than you'd expect. The designs are clean without being generic. Celestial motifs, natural shapes, nothing that screams trend chasing. People who discover Daisy London tend to buy from them repeatedly because the pieces hold up. That's the whole secret. They just hold up. Number 6. Edblad. Swedish brand, UK stockists. Almost no mainstream visibility. Edblad makes surgical steel and sterling silver jewelry with Scandinavian restraint, meaning the designs are precise, minimal, and built to last. The steel pieces in particular are underrated. Surgical steel doesn't tarnish, doesn't react with skin, and holds its finish through daily wear in a way that plated brass simply cannot. Prices run $15 to $60 for someone who wants jewelry they can put on and forget about, who doesn't want to take rings off before washing hands, earrings out before the gym. Edblad is one of the most practical answers on this list. The fact that almost nobody talks about them is genuinely baffling. Number 5. Aurelia. Aurelia is a London brand that has been quietly making gold-plated sterling silver pieces since 2010 and somehow never broke through to mainstream recognition despite being stocked in Anthropologie and John Lewis. Prices sit between $18 and $75. The base metal is always sterling silver, which matters because gold plating over silver tarnishes more slowly and more gracefully than gold plating over brass. When the gold layer wears on an Aurelia piece, you see silver underneath, not the greenish-gray of a base metal showing through. Their delicate chain necklaces and stacking ring are the kind of pieces you buy expecting to replace in 6 months and then find yourself still wearing 2 years later. That's not an accident. That's a better base material doing its job. Number 4. Joma Jewellery. Joma gets dismissed because it's sold in gift shops and spa boutiques and has the aesthetic of something you'd find next to scented candles. That dismissal is a mistake. Their sterling silver pieces, particularly the bracelets and initial jewelry, are consistently well made at prices between $20 and $55. The silver content is real and properly hallmarked. The finishing is cleaner than brands at double the price point. The gift shop context hurts their reputation with people who equate retail environment with quality. But the pieces themselves don't care where they were bought. They just sit on your wrist and stay looking good for longer than they have any right to at that price. Number 3. Tutti & Co. This one is genuinely one of the best kept secrets in UK jewelry retail. Tutti & Co. is a British brand making sterling silver and gold vermeil pieces with a design language that feels closer to independent boutique jewelry than anything in the accessible price bracket. Pieces run $25 to $80. The stonework is where they particularly over-deliver. Semi-precious stones set in sterling silver at under $50 is a combination that brands charging $200 would have you believe doesn't exist. The quality of the settings, the weight of the silver, and the consistency of the finishes across their range are all noticeably above what you'd expect at this price. If you showed someone a Tutti & Co. piece without the tag, they would guess it cost significantly more. Before we go further, if you've been overpaying for jewelry and this list is already making you reconsider, subscribe now. Because the next video covers exactly how to spot real silver and real gold hallmarks in UK stores so nobody can ever sell you something misrepresented again. You want to see that? Number 2. Posh Toddy Designs, a small British brand making personalized sterling silver jewelry with a level of craft that independent jewelers charge significantly more for. Personalized jewelry is one of the most marked up categories in the market because sentiment disconnects people from price sensitivity. Posh Toddy figured out that you can make beautiful, properly hallmarked, meaningful pieces in solid sterling silver and sell them at honest prices between $30 and $120 without exploiting that emotional disconnect. Their name tags, initial pieces, and coordinate jewelry are the kind of gifts people keep for decades, not because they were expensive, because they're real silver, well-made, and they mean something. The brand's small size means their quality control is tighter than any factory producing at mass scale could ever manage. Number 1. Rock and Raw. If this name is new to you, that's the point of this entire video. Rock and Raw is a British brand working with raw and rough gemstones set in sterling silver and gold fill, producing pieces that look like they came from an independent gallery rather than a brand you can access online for under $80. The rough stone aesthetic means every piece is genuinely unique. No two amethyst pendants look identical. No two labradorite rings catch the light the same way. The setting work is careful and considered. The silver is properly hallmarked, and the price point, which sits between $35 and $90 for the vast majority of their range, is so disconnected from the quality and visual impact of the pieces that first-time buyers frequently double-check they've read the price correctly. Here's the pattern across every brand on this list. None of them spent their budget on celebrity campaigns or window space on Oxford Street. All of them spent it on the actual product. That's not a coincidence. The brands that overinvest in visibility have to recover that cost somewhere, and they recover it from you, in the price tag, in thinner plating, in cheaper base metals, in stones that are glass, when the label implies otherwise. The 7 brands on this list made a different choice. They chose the product over the performance of selling it, and the result is jewelry that surprises people every single time with how good it actually is for what it costs. If you found a brand on this list you'd never heard of, drop it in the comments. And if you've been quietly loyal to one of these hidden gems already, I want to know which one and why. The jewelry community in this country deserves to talk about what actually works.